Welcome to another episode of Dr. Pete's Happy Kitchen. And today we're going to be cooking with special guest Forbes. And what are we making today, buddy?
Today we're going to be making mango and donut peach fruit leather from Nick DiGiovanni's cookbook.
Perfect. So Nick DiGiovanni, amazing celebrity chef, the kids absolutely love him. He does lots of delicious healthy recipes and they're nice and easy to make. So really simple this one. The only ingredients we need are 500 grams of chopped fruit, 3 tablespoons of honey and 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Okay, should we get going? Perfect. So if we just pop the honey and the lemon juice in with the fruit, and then all we have to do is blend it. Good.
Honey going.
Let's give that a little scrape, shall we? Perfect. Taste test. Good honey. Dribbly honey. And we're just going to put this in. And you just blend it for 30 seconds. Give it a little shake. Smooth and delicious. Perfect. And then all we do is we have a pre-lined baking tray, and it's just got some simple wax parchment on it, or a non-stick baking tray is absolutely perfect. According to the recipe, we just bang it a couple of times to try and shake the air out. There we go. And spreading it, got spatula ready. And let's spread it around.
Don't want it to be too thick, otherwise it will take far too long to dry out into fruit leather. But you also don't want it to be too thin, because if it's too thin, it will just be like thin wafer crisps. So
let's give it a go. Now we've never done this before, so we're going to see how it tastes first time round. Perfect, like a master craftsman. I think the whole thing. I think spread it out so it goes over the whole thing.
Okay.
And the best thing about cooking is it's all going to taste good. Now, while we're doing this, the oven's warming up. We want the oven on a really nice low temperature. The book suggests as low as your oven will go, so between 55 degrees and 80 degrees centigrade. And you cook it for 6 to 8 hours. So all you do is you keep testing it and see when it's no longer sticky to touch. Okay. Perfect. Looks pretty good. So just nicely spread out all over the baking tray. And then we're supposed to bang it a couple of times again.
To make it nice and even.
Perfect. And then we'll do some long arm smears. There we go.
That makes it even.
How's that looking? Good?
I can't wait to taste this.
Perfect. Do you want to bang it? Nice. And that's supposed to make it nice and even in the baking tray. And then we're going to pop it in the oven, which is already set to 60 degrees. And then we're going to come back in 4 hours time, see how it's looking, and then just keep testing it until it's no longer sticky to touch. Okay, so here we are, about halfway through cooking time. It's been 3 hours so far. Should we have a look and see how it's looking?
3 hours, 8 minutes.
3 hours, 8 minutes. So if we take this out the oven is still at 60 degrees. And so far, we've got a hard looking tray. Should we use a spoon and see how it looks? So we want it so it's set, but not sticky to touch. Let's see if it's a little bit runny inside.
Oh yeah. It is.
How's it looking? So if we move it, then we can still see it's just a little bit soft and gooey underneath. So not quite ready yet, so we'll put it back in and probably for another 3 hours. Taste? Tasty?
Good so far.
Good so far. Let's see how it looks in 3 more hours.
Yeah.
So here we are. It's been 7.5 hours at 60 degrees centigrade. We've been very patiently waiting for the fruit leather to finish cooking. Should we have a look, see how it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it shouldn't be too hot to take out the oven. Perfect. And we'll rest that down. So when it comes out, it should look nice and firm to touch, so not too hot there. So let's see if we can pick this up. So if you grab those edges, that's it, and you lift, and it comes off like a charm. Perfect. Ooh, smells good.
Really nice.
It smells
You can
good.
smell the mango which on the picture. It is delicious.
And then with a sharp knife, we're just going to score it and have a look, see how it comes out. Ooh, it is tough like leather. That's probably why it's called leather. Okay.
Said you should get about 8 strips from this recipe. So
Amazing.
hope you do that.
Okay. So, taste test number 1. Are we going to roll it up or are we going to eat it string? What are we going to do?
Since it's really easy to rip in half like I just did, I'm going to have one side as string and one side rolled up.
Alright, that's good.
So, that's number 1, rolled up.
Ready? Cheers.
Oh, that really is tough like leather.
Mmm.
Really good, but really tough like leather.
Nice and chewy. It's got a really beautiful mouthfeel. It feels fairly substantial. It's not cracking, so the idea is to take it out while it's still nice and soft and bendy and pliable. It tastes amazing.
Yeah.
It's not too zingy. You can't...
Remember, we've got to say something on my main video.
We do have to save something for my main video. It's not too tough, not too chewy.
Should we have straight back?
Maybe. I would say... Nick DiGiovanni,
Really good.
you have got a great recipe, thank you very much. I think this is going to be a new family favourite.
Definitely.